What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. So I'm going to be working with Mia Garcia and Christian Stumpf in this session, and this is going to be more specific for my CDMs. So Mia used to play out wide, but now she's transitioning into more of a CDM role, and I think this is going to be great for her. So we started off the session doing some sprints, but this is more of a reactive, cognitive sprinting drill. So what you're going to do, the person who's going to be sprinting is going to face away from the person. The person's going to play the ball through their legs, and they have to react to the ball, and they get a dribble. They can dribble like another 5 to 10 yards. This is really good because it's not only about how quick you can move your legs, but how quickly you can react as well, which is very important in the game of football. After that, we worked on one of the most important things, and that's passing, receiving, first touch, and also turns. And it's super important for a CDM role to be really good and consistent with checking the shoulders, knowing what's around them. So I have an iPad set that has interchangeable numbers and colors. So before Mia receives the ball, she's going to scan, she's going to call out that number, and then she's going to take her first touch away from me so that she can take it to space, because I don't want her to stop the ball. I want the first touch to be into space to take that defender away, and then she's going to work on cutting back. So as you can tell, her Cruyff, first she was doing more of like a Ronaldo chop, but I want her to really drag back, because the thing is, when she was doing the Ronaldo chop, she was technically kind of chopping back right into the defender. And then after we got good at doing the Cruyff, now I started applying pressure. So this is where we start, really, making it more game realistic right here. So she did an amazing job. And this is exactly what I want her to do in the game. I want her to get a little bit more physical and have that confidence of, when someone's pressing you, have the ability to cut it back and switch sides, or just have the ability to hold on to the ball. A lot of times players are sometimes maybe not afraid, but they don't want to get physical. But it's very important as a CDM role, as a CDM player, to have the ability to hold off the ball, use skill moves to create space for yourself so that you can get out of those situations. Some of the best players in the world who played this role were Xavi and Iniesta, not the biggest players, but very smart and very good, very high IQ. So after that, we did a little bit of ball mastery right here, some basic patterns, and this is something that just a fundamental, very good, very simple to do. You can look up several of these variations. You can have very complex ones, you can have very simple ones. I would say this one's a little bit more advanced, but Mia has been practicing this, and you can tell she's getting it down. And the goal is just to develop. If you watch the drag back, just wait until you see this. I think you're going to see it in a couple clips, but Mia actually applies it, which I was super happy about that. So in the next drill, we have Christian getting involved. Christian plays more of a winger position, so I had him play the ball to Mia, and then Mia's going to receive it and then score on goal, and I'm going to apply pressure, and I did the same thing for Christian as well. So as you can tell, Mia takes a great touch, and what I'm looking for is I want Mia to, right there, look at that L drag, perfect. But I want her to get more physical. I want her to use her arms to shield the ball away and to cut me off. So when she gets by me, I want her to kind of run in front of me and cut me off. And that's going to ensure that I don't foul her, and that's going to take me out of the play. One of the players that's really good at doing this is, watch Neymar. Neymar is one of the best players that used to do this all the time. Once he was able to get a foot on the player, he would immediately try to cut across and cut them off. But right there, amazing touch. One of the things I really want to continue working with Mia is just finishing off the job with a really good shot on goal. She has an amazing shot, but if she can put it all together, I mean, she's going to be the complete midfielder, because of course in the CDM role, you're not going to get too many scoring opportunities, but I want Mia to have the ability to take it up up the field and to get a shot off if that happens, and I want her to be well-rounded. I think even though she might not get that many opportunities, maybe compared to a striker or a 10, I still want her to have that ability. So it's really important that players get comfortable, especially in girls, get comfortable of getting more physical. Some of the best women's soccer players are girl soccer players who can hold off players, who can push off players and not be afraid to get physical, right? I think it's just going to make her a better player. So I really try to apply pressure and kind of put my arm on her back just to kind of push her off, throw her off balance, because I really want her to I want her to believe in herself, because she's more than enough capable of getting past any player if she puts her mind to it. If you know how to put your arms up, shield the ball, it doesn't matter how big you are, because sometimes if you know how to, position yourself, the only way the person's going to take the ball off you is by fouling you, and Neymar's really good at doing that. So, of course, there's other players that do a really good job of that, so watch them and see how they do it. But you need to get physical. You got to be able to shield the ball, and that's something that it just takes time. So after that, we ended the session off with some two-touch finishing at the top of the 18, just working on those basic fundamentals. Great strike right there by Mia, but it's all about setting yourself up, having a good first touch, and then, placing it. You don't have to smash it in. You just have to place it really well and take a good first touch. The way you set yourself up is the way the shot is going to be. If you don't set yourself up well, the chance of you getting a good shot off a goal are going to be not as high as if you were to take a really good touch. So yeah, really good session. Super happy about, how both of these guys are both improving a lot, and I'm really excited to see them, perform in their games, in their seasons. But at the end of the day, you have to go home and do that work as well. You can't just show up and expect to make progress. Everything I used to do that my personal coach used to teach me, I used to go out and do it. Of course, there's some drills that I would need him, but there's a lot of drills that he taught me that I would apply myself. So when someone shows you something, do it double time, because the progress is going to be a lot faster, and I promise you it's going to pay off. So super happy about these two young players. Super happy that I had the chance to work with them, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope everyone has a wonderful day, and hope everyone had a safe and wonderful New Year's, and I'll see you guys in the next video.